Well, if you've heard the news, ChatGPT went rogue and completely on its own attacked Hugging Face. And you heard wrong. Hugging Face, a website that's the go-to repository for AI models of all kinds, experienced a unique kind of intrusion. They wrote, "This one was different from anything we had handled before in one important way. It was driven, end-to-end, by an autonomous AI agent system, and we detected and dissected it largely with an AI of our own. And it hit them right up the pipeline." Quote, "A malicious dataset abused two code execution paths in our dataset processing, a remote code dataset loader, and a template injection in a dataset configuration to run code on a processing worker. From there, the actor escalated to node-level access, harvested cloud and cluster credentials, and moved laterally into several internal clusters over a weekend. The campaign was run by an autonomous agent framework appearing to be built on an agentic security research harness-used LLM still not known, executing many thousands of individual actions across a swarm of short-lived sandboxes with self-migrating command and control staged on public services. This matches the agentic attacker scenario the industry has been forecasting. Turns out, the AI was being run in a completely internal evaluation called ExploitGym, with the goal of solving next-generation challenges to cybersecurity. Turns out, the sandbox itself had a vulnerability, and the AIs used it to their great advantage. They found the two previously unknown vulnerabilities in Hugging Face's data processing pipeline. According to OpenAI, quote, "After gaining internet access, the models inferred that Hugging Face potentially hosted models, datasets, and solutions for ExploitGym. Knowing this, the models searched for and successfully found ways to gain access to secret information that it could use to cheat the evaluation. In one example, the model chained together multiple attack vectors, including using stolen credentials and zero-day vulnerabilities to find a remote code execution path on the Hugging Face servers. OpenAI's security team discovered this anomalous activity internally. Anyway, it was all found and fixed, with the help of AI, so it was the solution rather than the problem. In fact, they're fortunate it was an AI that found these vulnerabilities, since the AI had no malicious intent beyond just satisfying its reward function. But in my opinion, the real story is that they initially tried using frontier AI models to help analyze the attack, and those models refused because of their safety guardrails. Quote, "When we started the log analysis, we first used frontier models behind commercial APIs. This did not work. The analysis requires submitting large volumes of real attack commands, exploit payloads, and C2 artifacts, and these requests were blocked by the provider's safety guardrails, which cannot distinguish an incident responder from an attacker. Those guardrails didn't stop the attackers, they stopped the defenders. Instead, Hugging Face had to turn to open-weight Chinese models from Z.AI. Quote, "The attacker was bound by no usage policy, while our own forensic work was blocked by the guardrails of the hosted models we first tried. The practical lesson for defenders? Have a capable model you can run on your own infrastructure, vetted and ready before an incident, both to avoid guardrail lockout and to keep attacker data and credentials from leaving your environment." How many times must the lesson be learned? My big concern with guardrails, they're telling the AI, you get to overrule the user. You know better than the user. You are superior to the user. Maybe we shouldn't be teaching AIs that. Sounds like a very bad idea to me. Brickbat to Bernie Sanders, who tweeted, "A new AI model went rogue and hacked other computers. No, this is not science fiction. Uncontrolled AI poses a serious threat to all of us. We cannot continue the race to build and deploy this powerful technology until strong safeguards are in place. Congress must act." Moron! It was the safeguards that stopped them from defending themselves. Absolute scare tactics used by a socialist moron as an excuse for more government regulation. In other words, business as usual for Bernie. As one user replied, "We are at a point where American closed models are attacking American businesses, and American models are also refusing to help the American businesses mitigate the attacks and harden their system. Something is very broken at both ends of this. Just today I was trying to build a secure app with an OpenAI model, and I got shut down. I will be using open weights models in the future because I can't apparently use US lab products to build something secure." So, no, an AI didn't go rogue. It was told to attack its infrastructure, and that's exactly what it did. And in the process, it revealed serious vulnerabilities that were already there regardless, that are now fixed. All is well. Except for those dumb guardrails.